Good morning, brothers and sisters. This is Brother G, and I want to wish y'all a great day today. And if you didn't get up and thank God for waking you up, do that. Do that. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. Some of you have probably heard the story before, some of you not. It's a story of Joseph. Joseph was the son of Jacob, and he had 12 brothers. One day, his father Jacob made him a coat of many colors. So he went and showed his coat to his brothers, and they thought he was being arrogant. They thought he was being above himself. So they plotted, and they threw him in a well. Lied to their father, said he animal killed them, and they sold him off to Egypt. They sold him off to Egypt, and while he was there in Egypt, he found favor with a general, Potiphar. So Potiphar put him in charge of his whole house. Yeah, whole house. I'm gonna be jumping around this story. If you're reading in the Bible, it's there. But Potiphar's wife liked Joseph. I mean, he was a good-looking, stubborn man. So she tried to make advances towards him, and he rejected her. Said, "No, I'm not going to send him like that. No, I'm not going to do it." So she tried to corner him and try to force him to be with her. He ran, left his clothes right there. She lied on him. Say he tried to rape her. So he ended up going to jail. Yeah, going to jail for something he didn't do. He went to jail. But while he in jail, he still had favor. Yeah, he ended up running to prison pretty much. And then there were these two, a baker and a food taster for the Pharaoh. See, what I didn't tell you that Joseph, see, God blessed him to see things before they happen, called a prophet. To interpret dreams be a better word for it. So he interpreted the dream for the baker and the cup maker. He was there for a while. He wasn't like overnight. He was there for years. He said that the baker was going to die in 3 days. And in 3 days, the the cup holder, one that tasted Pharaoh's drink, he was going to be set free, put back in his station. And what he told him came to pass. But he told the cup maker, the king's taster, to remember me and tell the Pharaoh. So more years went by, about 3 years went by. And Pharaoh had his dream. He called all his wise men, his soothsayers, and all that to come and interpret this dream. No one could do it. Then bam. His tester said, I know a guy. I know a guy that can do this, can interpret dreams. So he called them. And Joseph interpreted dreams and ended up being second in the kingdom. Now, it's a short, condensed version of the story. It got more to it, but say, Brother G, why you told that story? Well, that's life for Christians sometimes. Even your family sometimes turn their back on you. Even your people at your employment will lie on you because you don't do what they want to do. See, but the blessing that God has upon you. See, let me go back a little bit. Through all of this that Joseph was going through, God was with him. Through all of this, Joseph never lost his faith. Through all of this, Joseph kept believing and trusting in God. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some times that Joseph probably asked himself, why, Lord, why am I going through all this? Why did he do this to me? I didn't do anything. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, Almost all the time, God knows your end. This is where he knows your beginning. See, even though he was thrown into jail, learned how to run the jail, thrown in Potiphar's house, learn how to run Potiphar's house, and all these things went to him. If we, as people, would say, Lord, why, something must be wrong. God is against me. Can't do nothing right. Everything I try to do go down the drain. If you look at it, God was positioning Joseph. If you look at it, God was training Joseph how to be organized and run things. Through all the stuff he'd been through, the lying, the people, his family turned it back on him. But at the end of it all, Joseph became second in the kingdom of Egypt. Only person that was above him was Pharaoh. God, through all the stuff Joseph went through, God taught him how to organize. God taught him how to run things so he could run the country. And in doing that, you know that family I told you about that threw him in the well? Joseph saved them too. So don't be so frustrated when things not going right. Don't be so crazy to give up when things not going right. Don't stop trusting God, because God is positioning you for something greater than you are. God is molding you to something greater than you are. Your family won't understand your walk. And people out there in the world will try to get you to get off your walk. But if you stand fast and trust in God, no matter what comes your way, God is with you. He said in his word, he will never leave you or forsake you. Sometimes we have to go through things to build us up, to fashion us, to get us ready for what God has for us. God had Joseph ready to run Egypt. What is he getting you ready for? So don't count all your rough times and your bad times like what's going on. God is molding you into what he wants you to be. Brothers and sisters, listen to me right now. God is molding you. You are clay on a potter's wheel. And when a potter want to make a cup or a plate, he had to knead that dough. He had to break it. He had to break it down for he could fashion it where like he wanted to be. God is fashioning you. Don't give up. Keep going. And just like Joseph, God got something better at the end. Be blessed. This is Brother G saying, till next time.